Hello and welcome to this new video. The training continues, and today I'm going to solve a very old case of the Excel esports. At the time it was called Battle of 16, so I think this will be at least 3 years old case, which is a very famous one. Is Tic Tac Toe. So you basically have this grid 3x3 in which you need to place either an X or a circle. The first player to score 3 in a row, either horizontally, vertically or diagonally, wins the game. The entire game is based on 5 sub games. So in the first one, player 1 is the X. In the second one, player 1 is the circle, and so the players take turns in the symbol they use, and you are asked, I think, to understand how many matches each one of the players is going to win. So having said that, let's try to tackle this. I will leverage my usual working worksheet. I don't think I will need to leverage any external functions, and the setup as well is also quite different compared to the usual case we have right now. So I'm not going to have my predefined setup, but I'm simply going to look up the values. So what I'm going to have is to return this kind of structure. Probably the index match in this case will come very handy, so I will want an index of columns D to V, matching something into column B, lock, exit match, and matching probably 0 on the columns, and I want to match this one, which is locked, and locked here as well. Okay, and then here I will simply say +1 and +2. So I should have the structure looked up here very nicely. Okay, so like this. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Now what I want to do is to understand from the kids I introduced the 50 game. Okay, X goes first. Okay, score for each match. Okay, so here let's start with the X. Here I would have the countifs of this with this symbol. So in this case it's on the rows. Then I'm going to have same thing but on the columns. So this will be needed, and then I will have diagonals. So actually it's just 2 diagonals. Sum of minus this equals X minus this equals X, and minus this equals X. Okay, In this case, I will do the opposite. Okay, here I'm interested in locking the rows. Nope, this one. Here I want to lock the rows as well. And here I want to lock the rows as well. Like this. And like this. Okay. Fantastic. Then I think I could simply copy this over. Okay, and I could simply copy this over. Replacing with the circle. Okay. So let's count Fs in this entire range. I want to count for the trees. And for the circle, I want to count here. So basically what we're saying is that first I have the X winning, then I have a draw here, then I have the circle winnings, and then I have the X winning. So if and this greater than 0, 1. Don't understand what is the scoring mechanism, because started by the player that is loaded up to 4 games. That are the answers, by the way. So 3 wins this, wins this. Player 2 loses, wins, wins. Okay, I don't understand which is the scoring logic. Draw gives 1 point. Okay. Okay. If this greater than 0 is 2 points, otherwise, and this equals 0. This equals 0. Is 1 point, otherwise it's 0 point. Okay, should be like this. Okay, and then this will be player 1, player 2, player 2, player 1. This is not applicable at the moment, and so this sum of filter this based on so I filter on player 1. Plus same thing. 4. Okay, and then want the exact same thing, but with player 2. Okay, so 3-5 should be the first one. Then games 2 goes 7-1. Games 3 goes 1-7. Okay, I think it's fundamentally right. So until game 30, let's see. So let's build a sequence of 30. This and this. So if I sum every possible result, I get 240 points. Let's see if that's the case. And 240 is right. So now from game 31, I need to understand who is leading to assign the ownership of player 1 and player 2. So let's maybe restrict just those ones. Otherwise I would have a circle reference. So this is the as at game 4. So in this case I will have the X to win, but I would have, if this is the logic actually, my player that is losing after the 4 games. If after the 4 games it is a tie, then Jack player 1 starts the game. So if this if this less than or equal to this, it's P1, otherwise it's P2. If this equals P1, it's P2, otherwise it's P1. Okay, now I need to do this thing here. Now I need to consider the whole range. This is quite manually intensive. There's probably a better way to do this, but extremely slow. Okay, and now I will move this here and this here, update, and then we have, well, we have lots of games. We have 70 games. 70 started from 31. Update. Let's check with no. We have 700 points available. Let's see. And 700 is correct, so I'm assuming this went in the right direction. 3-7, 3-7 the last two games. Okay, I'm thinking of other possible solutions to tackle this in a more structured way, but oh yeah, probably there are clever ways to do this, but I think all considered was not that bad. So yeah, I would say that's it for this case. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.